People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now, people, this part of the video is called What is Going On in Jamaica, What is Going on social media. And I am speaking about what I see going on as it pertains to two people. May I talk about Gully Flop, and I am also speaking about SCAM-ari or Shamari. Now, people, we see that there is a song going on out there, and people, the truth and the fact that it is kind of catchy. We are talking about Fleeko and people. Like I said, I am not going to use these people's name or the name of them song. However, you will know exactly what I am speaking about. Now, people, when I listen to the song and I watch the video, the first thing that comes to mind is that it is not really the best written song. It is not very lyrical. It is not well put together. However, the message, it is universal, because we see a lot of persons are going through all sorts of things as it pertains to relationship. So therefore, people basically automatically become drawn to it. So therefore, we have to give credit where credit is due. You cannot argue with success. However, that is not what I have a problem with as it pertains. We are talking about Gully Flop and also Sham or SCAM-ari. Now, people, if we remember the history of these two persons, these are two of the biggest disgrace as it pertains to Jamaica and dancehall and social media, because there was a time maybe about over or less than a decade ago when they were creating all sorts of havoc on social media. I mean, they were disgracing Jamaica with their language, with their action, any and everything. I am talking about this is the same person that basically took out our pod on social media, on video we are talking about for the world to see. So people, we are speaking about some despicable sort of person. Now, people, when we think about Gully Bop, we are speaking about one of the most disrespectful, we are speaking about hypest person in the history of social media and also dancehall, because we saw that back in 2014, I don't remember the exact year. However, we are speaking about his breakout year, and people, truth be told, he was basically hype. He had a buzz. We are speaking about he went to Sting and he basically dominated Sting. And you know, so Sting is not a very easy show, and basically Gully Bop took the show. So anyways, after he got the big break, that was not the problem, because people were rooting for him, because them say, this is a man from the garrison, this is a man from the gully. So therefore, he elevated himself, and people basically was cheering for him. People wanted him to do better. People wanted him to basically come and rise out of the garrison and rise out of the gully. And he did. However, as soon as he got that break, and people, like the saying goes, NIGGA, they cannot stand promotion, and so said, so done, because we see as soon as he got the break, him basically start hype up himself, him basically start show off and disrespect everybody. We saw that he changed manager at least 2 or 3 times, and then he ended up, we are speaking about with Shamari. Now, people, when he ended up with Shamari, that was the biggest disgrace on planet Earth as it pertains to dancehall, as it pertains to Jamaica. They were disrespecting people all the time. We are talking about on social media, on live, and people, it was painful to see. It was hard to watch. So therefore, like we say, he had his moment, he had his time in the sun, he had his time on the stage. However, he basically hyped it out. However, he basically threw it all away because he was very disrespectful. He was very ungrateful. So people, him basically flop out himself. And the truth and the facts that when we think about Gully Bop and the style that he had when he bust, we are speaking about this 1990s style of DJing. It was basic. It was kind of 1, 2, 3 ABC-ish. So therefore, like I said, he was a sensation. However, it was not sustainable because he could not write any other sort of song, and he basically fell off the map until now, fast forward 2020. Now, when we think about Shamari, this is a person that is always trying, so therefore we have to give credit where credit is due. However, she lacks, we are speaking about real talent, she lacks the image, and she also lacks the ability to write a good song, because people, the truth and the facts that when we listen to her song, it sounds like a little baby I write the song them. We are speaking about the lyrics, it is not even coordinated. We are speaking about it is off key. It is like a piano basically drop and mash up all of the keys them they're all over the place. point blank and period. But people like me say, we have to give credit where credit is due. She is basically always trying. And we see that she get a big hit. However, it is not sustainable, point blank and period. So the point that I am trying to make is that out of these two persons, we see that there is Gully that has a decent talent. However, like I said, his style is played out. As it pertains to SCAM-ari or SCAM-ari, she does not really have the talent. She is always trying. However, like we see people, she was in the wilderness for a couple of years. As a matter of fact, I think that she got kicked out of her house and she was living in some sort of shelter for a while. And people remember when we used to watch this family on social media, we are talking about live. It was very disgraceful to watch a mother like this. We are speaking about a mother of 13 children that basically did not have any sort of respect for her children. However, fast forward to 2020, after she came out of the wilderness, we are speaking about the shelter, she get a big break in the song like I spoke about. However, we see that she is basically also ungrateful. We see that she is very hype. We see that she has an attitude problem, and her attitude, it needs a lot of adjustment. And when I speak about attitude problem, I am talking about a person that actually thinks in her sick, demented mind that she is a diva. We are speaking about like Beyonce and even Shakira are one of them type of people. We are talking about an international superstar. So people that leads me to believe that she is actually bipolar. It leads me to believe that she is delusional. It leads me to believe or know that she is a psychopath. So people, like I've said before, I will always give her credit for her effort. I will always give her credit for her aspirations and dream. However, the problem that I have is that she is acting as if she is now a spokesperson. She is now a role model for children and women in distress. We are speaking about women in abusive relationship. However, people, this is a scam. This is a sham in the making, because she knows that her 15 minutes of fame is going to fade away. So therefore, she is trying to build up these people that are going to sponsor her after she basically fall off of the map. So people, she is claiming that she has aspirations of politics. She is acting as if she is a philanthropist. She is acting as if she is for the poor and for charity, Rete and Lele. But people, don't fall for it. It is a big scam. And last but not least, I want to warn you bloggers about these two. Me I talk about SCAM-ari and Gully flop. As soon as their 15 minutes of fame ends, as soon as there is no more spotlight on them, this is what Amari specifically is going to do. She is going to file all sorts of copyright on everybody, every blogger that is out there that basically use our picture or use our video. So therefore, on a can't say I never warn, because she did the same thing to me before. And people, I have learned I am not going to use her pictures, I am not going to use her videos, and I am not even going to use her name. So people, me just make you know, as soon as all the spotlight comes off her, she is going to file for every video on YouTube that has her name, has her picture, and have her video. So people, on the can't say I never did that one, you know. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.